Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I thought I might just bring you back here I'm still playing around with this balloon, and I wanted to show you what's going on. Look, it looks cool, doesn't it? I like it, I do like it. So now I'm going to put some of these across here, some of this up here on the top bit. I've got to turn it into a steampunk one though. I've got to see how I can go by doing what I can do to turn it into a steampunk balloon. Hey. Because anyway, I'm in Australia. It's still Sunday. I did the other two videos on a Sunday. When you'll see them, I don't know. I could put them up when I get round to it, or when when I need. It just depends what we're doing on the day. If I can put up a couple of, I don't know if I'll put up a couple at a time. I think that might be a bit too much, but I'll just do a bit of something and oops. Now I'm going to put this across here, but it's got to come on a bit of an angle. Now this glue is amazing because the fact that it's where it's all sticking down. I can see that there's a bit too much there, but I can get that off. Because don't get on my clothes. Oh my goodness me! I used to wear craft clothes once. I just wear whatever I get up and put on through the day now, so I've got to be careful. I don't put rubbish all over my clothes, glue and stuff. I've got a couple of pair of pants a bit stuck to them. It's not good. Okay, so just get off what you don't need on there, Sonya. Take off what you don't need. Come on. Oh, I end up with nothing in a minute. I don't want to take off the bit that's underneath the piece of string. That was really easy to put down with this glue in this little pot. It was really easy to do that because look at that. Look how good that turned out. Isn't that awesome? I love this bit. It's going really well. I like it. I do like it. And I thought maybe you'd like to see how we're going. Now, do I need to put two of these across or just one? We'll put one there. I might do two, make it look more interesting, won't it? Now, I'm going to do the line myself. Trying to get a little bit of a doop-de-doo-dah thing, like a rounded bit, so like this, sort of like that. I think I probably should have put it a bit lower, but that's not bad. And this one coming up too high, this one's too low. Maybe when I get it on there, I might bring this one down a bit. I can just take off that extra bit of glue there that's on the other side. Pin. Put the pin in. Right, now I'm going to go over the side with it because it's going to have to go around the back, isn't it? Because that would be how it would be. You just can't see that bit, okay? So to go around the back way, we can't see it because there's the other bit of balloon. You can't really have that ending off, and right there. Got to have to put more glue on. It's not have enough under there, really. It'll come off now. Which way, Sonya? This way. Here, you made it too long and fiddled around with it for too long. Takes a little while to dry, this does, but that's okay. And I've probably put too much on now, gone too far. But I'll hang on to it for a while till it gets right, because I don't want it to come off either. That's a big issue of mine. I don't like things falling apart. Righto. If you wanted to, you could measure where you would put in yours to make sure that it was, equal from there to there and there to there. I'm just going to eyeball that because I will. If I push that on there, get some of the glue off. That'll work. Put this round the back, just a tiny bit. So I'm going to cut a bit of that off. Hang on to it. I got myself stuck to it more than that. More than what this stuff is. More than my little rick-rack. This actually is a piece of Christmas stuff, this piece of rick-rack. It's sort of not papery. I can't explain that. Come on, really? Sit over there. Push you over there. Stay over there a minute. I hope I can get off it when it sticks. trying to stick me to it. Ah dear. So, whoops, I actually did get a bit stuck to it. Come on, really? It won't come off once I've stuck it onto the piece of work, onto the page it's going onto, I hope. Yeah, I've got a lot there. You stay there and you dry. You just do that. Nice colour, this blue, isn't it? I do like this colour. Righto, now, still unstuck because it's too much glue on it now. I go from one extreme to another, don't I? Come on, stay under there, please. You're really annoying me. Now I've probably wiped it all off. I get sticky tape. It's a big bit of sticky tape. There's my fingerprints. Ah dear. There's, I get it. Oh, I've stuck it down now. I can stay there, you rotten little thing. I got it. I got it. Nobody panic. I hope it's not too hard to match things up with this colour, because it won't be. I'm going to do it. I will do it. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. So does this go across here, just there? Or, no, we don't want too many of those because we've got an idea for that. We've still got another idea coming for that, I think. Righto, so that can go across the bottom there. Like that. I mean, why did you do that down there? I don't know, just well, this stuff's wider, a bit wider than what. Now that's really wrong, isn't it? You've gone way off the mark there, Sonya. I have a terrible trouble with my wipes. Every time you pull out one, 9 follow it. Which way is the right way? That's up too high, I think, that bit. I don't know. No. I don't know what's going on next door. I think it could be the neighbours. Is they leaving? I don't know. Lots of background noise, don't we? Never mind. I think hubby's out in the garden. I don't know, because it's really cold, but there's the sunshine. So if you've got the sunshine, it's all right then. Maybe I should just leave that flat across there. I was going to put it around behind it, like I just did with the other one. Just did. It took me ages to do it. Get out the sticky tape again. I hope not. I've only got big pieces here. I think I might, you know, because I'm not going to sit around here and play with this all day. Drive me crazy. Come on. I'm usually more patient, aren't I? But I feel really good about doing this because I'm having fun, except for the part where it won't stick down. I've got big heaps of sticky tape on it. Lots of fingerprints and glue and mess. And that's okay, because you can't see any of this is behind it. Okay. Push that down in there. So I could have left myself a bit more to work with. That would have been a lot easier. So don't you do what I'm doing, please. When you do yours, you make it sure you've got plenty left in there to tuck around the back of it if you make one of these. You know, you're going to have plenty to tuck around behind here, so... goodness me. Okay. Have I got it or not? I'm not going to fiddle with that anymore because that's going to all start to come unstuck, I suppose, and I'll go wrong. Wait a minute now. Have we got that good? We have. We've got that bit there that's not probably needed. Now, I was thinking about putting something, I'm going to clean these hands a bit, putting something in it, like around it, but I don't know yet. I don't know yet what I'll do with that bit. I need a piece of burlap for the basket. I do need some burlap for the basket. I have some darker one, but And a lighter one as well, so I'm going to see which one I can find. I'm just here. I haven't left you, so I'm just looking for me a bit of burlap. Because it won't be anywhere close by, will it? So nobody get excited. Actually, I might be a bit naughty and use a bit of this. I'll be that naughty, I won't be too bad. I'm just going to cut a bit of that off there. Then. Will I show you what I'm doing? I have this cross stitch that I started in the year dot. And I have made, well, I've got a knot here, so I probably didn't want to undo that. I have done, actually I would put all the knots through to the front because then I cut them off later. I've left my needle in there, but this is all I've done so far. And I've got all my cottons there. Actually, I've done a fair bit. Look, you can't see it because it's like a petty point. It's very, very little. Look, it's either I've done that flower, but I'm not a big fan of it. And the knots are because you start at the top with the knot because the back's gonna. Crikey, sit up there. The back's gonna look the same. Well, not the same, but it's not gonna have. I don't know what I did. I started. Doing it with the knots on the front, and I've changed my mind. But that's only a bit. I've done that rose there. So, I've got some nice cottons in there. Okay, so that's in the, I'm going to do that one day, you know. Yes, but, so what I did was, what did I do with what I just did? I just cut a piece off that. Oh. Really? Can you see it, people? What have I done with that? I got a really good bit for me basket off here. Do it down here. Did it fall down under the table? Oh, goodness me. Crikey. I'm going to cut another piece off here because I'm going to have something with a word on it. What do you reckon? And put it on my basket. Paris. It had a number. It had a number on what I had. Cotton. No, that's not flat enough. This is too, I need to use a bit of it that's not all squashed. Oh dear. Where did that go? I was being all weird about not going to do it because I just didn't want it. I didn't like to do it that much, and now I've gone and lost my bit. I wanted to make me basket out of. It's got to be on the floor. It's got to be on the floor. Can't see it down there though. I need a torch. I do need a torch. It's pretty dark down under there. Did you see where it went, everybody? It's always finding something on Sonia's tail. It's like, where's Wally, isn't it, really? If anybody doesn't know what that is, it's a kid thing where kids have got to go and find Wally. He's in amongst all this stuff, and he's scary, and they can't find him anywhere. Like me. I don't believe that. I cut a nice piece off, and then I said, I suppose I better show you what I'm doing. And then I don't know what I did with the nice piece I had. But I'm going to get another bit now. Here I go. I'll cut it from here. I won't have a word on it, just in case. That thing has got a copyright thing written on it, and I don't want to. Oh, well, it's not. I'm not going to be using any of the pattern or anything. But and actually, if you've got something that's your own, you can use it. But you can't copy things and then use them. Okay, you got it. It's your own. You can use it. Or lose it on the table, whatever. You know, this is just par for the course for me lately, fair income. It's going to annoy me now. Okay, so I've got those wings. Did I have any others? Did you see if I had any other wings? Right, now I was going to make a basket out of that because I thought that would work really well. Probably the holes needed to be bigger though. No, I'm not going to be that picky, come on. You cannot do that, Sonya. Let's put this lady back down here. She's not finished quite yet. I don't know what to do with her now. I'm going to think about that though. Now this can be a basket because it's got holes in it. You think that's the right way to think about it? That concept. So I did leave these strings, which was a good idea. Actually, on these ones here, I've got this one. I'll cut him off carefully. I'll cut him off there. And this one here, I'll cut off up there. Okay. Oops, I must have did the wrong one, did I? Oh no, it just didn't come off. There you go. Right. Now, stick that round the back of there. Now, I don't think I'm going to use that after all that because I think I wanted to put burlap on it. You know, and you've got a plan and you think you should go with it. You know, you need a plan. You want to go with the plan. Don't ask me what I'm thinking about that for. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. See, when I seen this, I realised that I wanted to make a burlap basket to put on there. Look at that. I've got some hearts. They're burlap. How about a burlap basket out of this? Don't keep taking these out because you just did that. I'm always going crook on myself. Doing something. I've already taken some of these out of here, haven't I? I've now got to put it all up. And here they are. Here's a purple one. Will I be able to make the basket out of that? Did I do this once already on this? I don't remember. If I cut that off there and I cut that off there with that little basket for it. I think I did something like this already on here and then I didn't like it so I took it off there. Might have been the funny balloon I had, why I didn't like it, do you think? Sounds like hubby's mowing the lawn now. Which way is smaller? None of it would have to be, really. But like that is what you want. Okay. Is that okay? Yeah. I'm sure I did a page like this. I've got a funny feeling I did anyway. I'll put something on that. So this would go down onto here. And be a knot. Okay. So let's put this through here. If I can. Got to make this a bit more steampunk, you see. I hope so. Oh, hang on. You're going to hang on to everything, son. You can't just do it with one bit. You've got to hold on to it all. This goes in through here. You got it? Keep hold of it. Bring it through there. Should I make a knot in it so it won't go back through? You would think, wouldn't you? Like, you need to have it up there, maybe. That far away. I think I'd like it a bit squarer. Not actually square, but I want to take the round bit off it a bit. I suppose it's sunshine, so everybody's out doing a bit. Usually when you have a big frost, you have a nice sunshiny day, but it's not, it won't be cool, it's not cold. I mean, it's cold, it won't be warm. It'll be cold. Yes. Okay, let's try and do something a bit more difficult, Sonya. I think I might have to stick down that pipe that's waving around there in the breeze. Look at that. Will that matter? No, it won't. I don't know if I actually did stick it down. I don't think I did, but I'm going to now. So whatever I put under there now, I can realise that I can't have it up this far because it won't work for me like that. Come on, get out of there, you. Oh, my goodness. Sorry. My goodness me. Okay, now, back to this tedious part here. I'm going to have to turn off the heater now. I'm getting too hot. Righto. Yeah. Start again. We're going to put this here through here. Now, I never knew this when I was doing it. Okay, I did not plan it, so... Okay, don't pull that out of there. Leave it there for a minute. Right, let's see if I can do this. I need to put the thing down in there and bring it up the other side. The thing being the thread, and that's not going to work because that pulled out of there. Okay, so we'll move that over there for a minute. I know I haven't got a lot of time because I do still, but I still want to finish doing something so you can see what it's going to look like, because I'm not very good at putting up things later on down the track. I'm not very good at that. So let's put this through from the back, right? Dear, oh dear. I thought it'd be easier if I threaded it. I unpulled that, twisted this undone now. Now, I wasn't going to do this. All I didn't know was, so when I did it, I did not realise I would have much more fun if I had left a longer piece of thread on the end of here. So when you do yours, you leave a longer piece of thread, okay? Right? Have me a longer piece of thread. Come on. Come out of there now, please. Probably pulling the wrong bit, am I? Don't muck me about. Just get... You ever seen such a kerfuffly mess here? It's got things everywhere. It's not actually a mess. I do have an idea what I'm doing. Got to pull this through here. It doesn't want to go. You can bet anything you like it'll want to come undone, but... Okay, so I've got that bit. The stuff here under my arm's going to go on the floor in a minute. Now I'm getting right down into this now. We're getting right into this. I'm going to put this on here with a bit of a knot if I can, using a crochet hook. Because well, this one's probably not a very good idea because it's not small enough. Get a smaller one. And these are not the ones that I have for crocheting. These are for whatever I need to hook you through. I need to hook this through here because I don't want it coming out again for the umpteenth time by going through that bit. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I can't, and I've got my own hands in the way. Give yourself plenty of room, Sonya. Where's this piece of string now? Up there, righto. So put that there. Maybe you'll use a little bit more cooperative piece of thread. My piece of thread's not very cooperative. It is not at all. Now I want to have the knot on the front. Please put the knot on the front without pulling all that apart. This stuff is really bad for doing this. Really bad piece of stuff to do this with because it's slippery, it's going to come untwisted, it's going to flap on me all this time. It really, really will. I'm not going to take it though. I'm going to put it glue on it. I'm going to fix it. I'll fix it. There you go. Some glue on you. That will stop you from twiddling around on me, I hope. And you too. straighten it out, I think. I don't know. There we go. We don't need all this curly up bits, do we? More glue on that. Okay, now, we're not letting this beat us, you know, we're not going to let it beat us at all. This piece here, if I can get that to stay in there, which I hope I can, I want to pull it through a bit further without causing too much strife. As that's as far as it's going to go. Stick a bit of glue on, put some in this frilly bit. Oh, what's these ladies yesterday on it? Making silk, getting the silk out of the lotus flowers, and they roll each tiny little bit, and it takes months to make one scarf because it's really, really fine and very delicate, and they have to roll every bit of thread after they get it out of the flower. And this is going to be the middle, I hope. And would have been good if I could have hold on to that. And anyway, my hubby was looking for me. I know, I suppose it's about lunchtime, I guess. Anyway, it was so. But they did it. Every single thread. They weren't even as big as this piece of cotton here I'm playing around with. I'm used to playing around. I'm trying to fix it. Trying to make myself a basket. It was just incredible, the amount of time and work. 20 ladies she had working for her, and she said the young people are interested in learning this sort of thing, but not the older ones. The other little silkworms that they had in these great big round circle pots on the ground, they weren't very high, they were only about a couple of inches high, and they had all the little silkworms in there. They feed the silkworms 24 hours a day. Yeah. They eat 24 hours a day, they have to feed them worms to make all the silk. And but anyway, so it was really interesting. I like to watch those sort of things. She said a lot of younger people are learning to do it more so too than the older generation. They're not that interested in the lotus flower ones because that's how they did. I suppose there's a lot of hard work, I guess. I don't know. Sit down and roll every time. They squeeze it all out of the inside of this thing, and then they have to sit there and roll it. And then it can't be done on a loom either. They've got to weave it by hand. They can't put it on a loom because it's too delicate. It's called lotus silk, and it's really, really, really nice. I don't think I have any. I don't think I've ever had any anywhere. No, you know what? That's a little bit skew with, but you know what? That looks really cool. I like it. Let me see. I hope it's still in the book when you come back to look next time. I might have to go in a minute. Spent a few hours on this one today, haven't I? This will be the third video I've made on this because I have a balloon. I have a balloon, people. What do you think about that? I have a balloon. I don't know what on earth I'm going to put on the end of these strings, but they're going to have to be something because it's got a... Okay, so now I need to put some wings on it or some eyes on it or something different, strange and interesting. Don't we? We have to put something interesting on it now. I don't know what that's going to be, but I'll work on that and I'll come back and I will show you, or we'll do another episode anyway. I hope to find that thing I lost. There's an eye. Don't know how I'd go putting that on there. We don't know what we'd do with that. Would we put an eye on there? I don't know. I'll just have a quick squeeze through here and see if I can find something. I think hubby went to have a shower, I think. Don't know. He's been working outside. Might want to show me something at the back. I'll be out of here in a minute. Do I need the thingy things? Maybe not. I wonder if I go on the internet and see if I can find something. I could have put that bike under that, couldn't I? Just for fun, because I would have seen something like that. People on a bike. There's a bigger one on a bike doing that. with a hot air balloon, pedaling along. You know, something strange on a story one time. Don't judge me. What have I got to put on there? Some sort of stamp. A stamp or a flower or something. I don't know. Okay. I have to sit that back there. I've got this sitting on the top of the glue pot. Well, I'll move it, Sonia. Just put it over there. Righto, that's better. Have I got anything I can use out of this? I don't think so. It will come to me. Don't you worry about that. It will come to me. He's going to have an eye with wings, I suppose. Oh no, he's gone back outside again. He probably was waiting to see if I was ready because it's probably lunchtime and I don't know. And anyway, look, I better go. I've had fun today. I hope you enjoyed this. I didn't get very far. I know it's going to be it's a work in progress, and I think it looks really cool. I really like this here, and I'll put a small booklet underneath that. Maybe there's something else I can do with her, but I need to put something up here too while I'm off doing something else. I'll find some feathers somewhere, eh? I'll have to find some feathers. And here's all my little burlap bits. And I don't know what I did with the piece I cut out to put on there, but I mustn't have been meant to use it, eh? That's the bit that I cut out the second time. The first one's got an 8 on it or something. It's got a number on there. So if you see it, if you see it anywhere, just give us a yell, will you? Oh, there's a cage. Can you put anything in a cage? About an eye. That'd be creepy. I don't think they're meant to be creepy. They're just meant to be, I don't know, just different, I guess, from other things. Let's see. Here we go. Put these in this. I don't know if they belong in there, but they're going in there anyway. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Yes, I've got my pin in my glue, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.